Question 1. What is the minimum insurance coverage required for property damage in California? A. $10,000. B. $20,000. C. $15,000. Correct answer. C. $15,000. According to the insurance requirements, your insurance must cover at least $15,000 for property damage, which is part of the mandatory minimum liability coverage. Question 2. Who assumes financial responsibility for damages caused by a driver under 18 years old in a collision? A. The insurance company only. B. The parents or guardians. C. The driver themselves. Correct answer. B. The parents or guardians. Parents or guardians take on financial responsibility for drivers younger than 18 years old and pay for damages if the driver is involved in a collision. Question 3. If you are involved in a collision without proper insurance, how long can your driving privilege be suspended? A. Up to 6 years. B. Up to 2 years. C. Up to 4 years. Correct answer. C. Up to 4 years. Your driving privilege will be suspended for up to 4 years if you are in a collision and do not have proper insurance coverage, regardless of fault. Question 4. What form must you provide to reinstate your license during the last 3 years of a suspension for driving without insurance? A. SR22/SR1P certificate. B. SR19 certificate. C. SR1 form. Correct answer. A. SR22/SR1P certificate. You can get your driver's license back during the last 3 years of the suspension if you provide a California Insurance Proof Certificate, SR22/SR1P, and maintain it during the 3-year period. Question 5. Before purchasing insurance, what should you verify about the agent, broker, or provider? A. They are approved by the State Highway Patrol. B. They are licensed by the California Department of Insurance. C. They are registered with the DMV. Correct answer. B. They are licensed by the California Department of Insurance. Before you buy insurance, make sure that the agent, broker, or insurance provider is licensed by the California Department of Insurance. Question 6. What is one of the most common causes of collisions mentioned? A. Driver distractions. B. Following speed limits. C. Proper lane changes. Correct answer. A. Driver distractions. The most common causes of collisions include driver distractions, along with unsafe speed and improper turns. Question 7. If you see a vehicle's emergency flashers ahead, what should you do? A. Stop immediately. B. Slow down and pass carefully. C. Speed up to pass quickly. Correct answer. B. Slow down and pass carefully. If you see a vehicle's emergency flashers ahead, slow down, as there may be a collision or other road emergency, and pass carefully. Question 8. What must you do first if you are in a collision? A. Call your insurance agent. B. Stop your vehicle. C. Exchange insurance information. Correct answer. B. Stop your vehicle. If you are in a collision, you must stop, as someone could be injured and need your help. Failing to stop is considered a hit and run. Question 9. If anyone is hurt in a collision, what should you do immediately? A. Call 911 right away. B. Leave a note if no one is around. C. Move the vehicle out of traffic. Correct answer. A. Call 911 right away. Call 911 right away if anyone is hurt in a collision to ensure prompt medical assistance. Question 10. If no one is hurt in a collision, what should you do after moving your vehicle out of traffic? A. Exchange addresses only. B. Call 911. C. Report to DMV within 10 days. Correct answer. B. Call 911. Move your vehicle out of traffic if no one is hurt, then call 911 to report the incident. Question 11. What information must you show to other drivers involved in a collision? A. Driver's license, vehicle registration, insurance, and current address. B. Insurance information and phone number only. C. Driver's license and vehicle registration only. Correct answer. A. Driver's license, vehicle registration, insurance, and current address. Show your driver's license, vehicle registration card, insurance information, and current address to the other driver, law enforcement officer, and anyone else involved in the collision. Question 12. Within how many hours must you report a collision to law enforcement if anyone is injured or killed? A. 48 hours. B. 12 hours. C. 24 hours. Correct answer. C. 24 hours. You must make a report to law enforcement within 24 hours of the collision if anyone is injured or killed. Question 13. If your vehicle hits a parked car and you cannot find the owner, what should you do? A. Leave a note with your name, phone number, and address and report to law enforcement. B. Report only to your insurance company. C. Leave the scene if damage is minor. Correct answer. A. Leave a note with your name, phone number, and address and report to law enforcement. Try to find the owner. If you cannot, leave a note with your name, phone number, and address, securely attach it, and report the collision to law enforcement. Question 14. If you injure an animal in a collision, what action should you take? A. Call the nearest humane society or law enforcement. B. Continue driving if the animal is not yours. C. Move the animal to safety. Correct answer. A. Call the nearest humane society or law enforcement. If you kill or injure an animal, call the nearest humane society or law enforcement. Do not try to move an injured animal. Question 15. When must you report a collision to the DMV? A. If damage is more than $500 or anyone is injured. B. If damage is more than $1,000 or anyone is injured or killed. C. If damage is more than $2,000 regardless of injury. Correct answer. B. If damage is more than $1,000 or anyone is injured or killed. You must report a collision to DMV within 10 days if it caused more than $1,000 in damage to property or if anyone was injured or killed. Question 16. What form must each driver file with the DMV for a reportable collision? A. SR-19 form. B. SR-1 form. C. SR-22 form. Correct answer. B. SR-1 form. Each driver must file a report of traffic accident occurring in California, SR-1, with DMV if the collision meets the reporting criteria. Question 17. Does the requirement to file a collision report with DMV apply if the collision occurred on private property? A. Yes, even on private property. B. Only if damage exceeds $2,000. C. No, only on public roads. Correct answer. A. Yes, even on private property. You must file a report whether or not you caused the collision, and this applies even if the collision happened on private property. Question 18. What happens if you fail to file a required collision report with the DMV? A. Your driving privilege will be suspended. B. You receive a warning only. C. Your insurance rates increase. Correct answer. A. Your driving privilege will be suspended. Your driving privilege will be suspended if you fail to file a required report with the DMV. Question 19. Will a collision be added to your driver's record regardless of who caused it? A. Yes, if it results in $1,000 damage or injury/death. B. Only if reported by law enforcement. C. No, only if you are at fault. Correct answer. A. Yes, if it results in $1,000 damage or injury/death. DMV will add the collision to your driver's record if it results in $1,000 in damage or where anyone is injured or dies, regardless of who caused it. Question 20. For whom is the California Low-Cost Automobile Insurance Program intended? A. Drivers over 18 only. B. Those who cannot afford liability insurance. C. All drivers regardless of income. Correct answer. B. Those who cannot afford liability insurance. If you cannot afford liability insurance, you may be eligible for the California Low-Cost Automobile Insurance Program. Question 21. What is the minimum insurance coverage for death or injury to more than one person? A. $90,000. B. $30,000. C. $60,000. Correct answer. C. $60,000. Your insurance must cover at least $60,000 for death or injury to more than one person. Question 22. What is considered a hit and run in a collision? A. Not reporting to DMV within 10 days. B. Failing to stop or leaving the scene. C. Failing to exchange insurance. Correct answer. B. Failing to stop or leaving the scene. Failing to stop or leaving the scene of an accident is called a hit and run, and the punishment is severe if convicted. Question 23. Which of the following is not listed as a common cause of collisions? A. Unsafe speed. B. Maintaining proper following distance. C. Driving on the wrong side of the road. Correct answer. B. Maintaining proper following distance. Common causes include unsafe speed and driving on the wrong side of the road, but maintaining proper following distance is not mentioned as a cause. Question 24. Who can file a collision report to law enforcement on your behalf if someone is injured? A. Only law enforcement officers. B. Your insurance agent, broker, or legal representative. C. Only the driver. Correct answer. B. Your insurance agent, broker, or legal representative. Your insurance agent, broker, or legal representative can also file the report to law enforcement within 24 hours if anyone is injured or killed. Question 25. When driving, where must you have your proof of financial responsibility? A. When you drive and for a drive test and show it in a collision. B. Only if involved in a collision. C. Only during a drive test. Correct answer. A. When you drive and for a drive test and show it in a collision. You must have your proof of financial responsibility, insurance, when you drive and for a drive test. And if you get into a collision, you must show proof to the other drivers involved.